Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. Hope everyone's had a good week. In this week's video, we've decided to do Xero. Why? Because everyone knows and hears that Xero is a good company, but not many people know the finer details on why it's such a well-known brand around the world. Also, if you're an NZ-based investor, don't worry, this video will be just as useful to you, as you can also invest in Australian stocks and Xero. Simply create an ASB or ANZ securities account, which will give you access to Australian stocks too. We'll potentially make a video on how to do this if it's requested, but moving forward. In this video, we will take you through first of all the basics of Xero, what they do, how they operate, what makes them who they are, their performance, and how has COVID-19 impacted them. And as always, a list of reasons why you should buy the stock and a list of reasons why you should sell the stock. Before we get started, an update on our last video. You guys seem to have loved it, and the like button was truly and well smashed. So big thank you to you all. Also, we love talking to you in the comment section, so feel free to drop a comment just for a chat, or if you have any questions, we are more than happy to help. Make sure to smash that like button, and if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button too, to keep up with weekly videos, which may be very useful to you in these crazy times where the market is bouncing all over the place. So, starting with Xero. Most people know it just as an accounting software, but that is an understatement to what it actually is and what it offers. Xero is an accounting software that is run on the cloud, so businesses and everyone in that business can have instant access to real-time financial data anywhere, anytime, and on any device. Why is Xero a leader in this space? Their product consists of 25 plus features, everything from accepting payments, business performance dashboards, project management, reporting, to payroll, you name it. Not only that, to improve their range of features, they are constantly developing their product. Last 2 years, they spent an average of $150 million on product development. If that wasn't enough, Xero improved their product by acquisitions too. In 2018, they bought HubDoc for $70 million. HubDoc is a company that lets users take photos of their financial documents, which get scanned and uploaded to the cloud. Xero integrated this with their product, giving so much simplicity to their users, as the data from the scanned document gets integrated with the existing financial data. In simple terms, everything fits like a puzzle. All these features implemented in such an efficient and easy to use way. This is why their target market is small to medium sized businesses who can just adopt their product with simplicity and at little cost. It is because of the simplicity, which is why their adoption around the world is phenomenal. Just a brief breakdown on their user base: 1.3 million users in New Zealand and Australia, as well as having a healthy user base in the United Kingdom. And they are expanding quite well in North America and the rest of the world. Also, Xero has competitors. Their main competitor is MYOB. What sets Xero and MYOB apart is their target market. As mentioned earlier, Xero's target market is small to mid-sized businesses who don't have very complex requirements and just need something easy to use where they can adopt it quite quickly. On the other hand, MYOB is more targeted to larger businesses who have much more complexity in terms of processes. MYOB is an advanced, cloud-based ERP solution which provides powerful end-to-end business management. However, given that we live in a digital age and an innovative one too, new businesses are emerging all the time, so the scope for rapid expansion is there for Xero.
Now, let's have a look into their numbers. So Xero is currently trading at $83.77 a share, resulting in a market cap of $12 billion. Currently, they pay no dividend and have a PE ratio of 3,084. If you only look at the PE ratio, it clearly indicates that the stock is overpriced. But for a growth stock like Xero, PE ratio is not a well-suited indicator, so we need to figure out why the investors have chosen to price them that high.
If you look at Xero's 2020 income statement ending 31st of March, you can see that they recorded a net profit of $3 million this year. This is actually their first ever full profit for the year. As you can see in the graph, they have been running at a loss for many years, but they have been improving rapidly, and the trend looks as if they can start being more profitable now, especially with their revenue trend. Their revenue growth over the last few years has been phenomenal. They have been growing at an average of 36% a year, compounded, more than tripling their revenue from $207 million to $718 million in just 4 years. With this impressive performance, the reason why they haven't been very profitable so far is because they are focused on their long-term goals rather than short-term. If you look slightly deeper into how they spend their money, almost 3/4 of their money, or $500 million, is used on product design, development, sales, and marketing. If Xero was a profit-hungry company, They could potentially reduce these costs to be profitable now, but instead, it looks like they're really focused on making a great product and capturing the world market. Just like their revenue, Xero's number of subscribers have been growing rapidly, now totaling over 2 million subscribers. And in terms of potential future growth, it still looks like they have plenty of room to expand. Although Australia and New Zealand have reached over 50% in cloud adoption, the rest of the world is lagging behind in this area, meaning there's still a lot of opportunity in the overseas market. Also, this year, for the first time, Xero's revenue growth from the international market has exceeded the more established Australia and New Zealand market. The international segment grew by $88 million, while Australia and New Zealand segment grew only $77 million. To us, this shows that Xero's product is working overseas and is on track to capturing the global market. In terms of their liquidity, Xero has announced that they have total available liquidity of $686 million from their cash, convertible notes, and undrawn debt facilities. They have also stated that none of their debt matures in the next 2 years, and their balance sheet shows a current ratio of 6.2. This suggests Xero is healthy for the short term and is actually well in position to acquire more companies like how they did with Hopduck and other companies.
Now, how has COVID-19 affected Xero's business? According to their last annual report, where they state that the impact of COVID-19 for the month of March did result in some reductions in annualized monthly recurring revenue. This outcome, along with the ongoing COVID-19 environment, will be reflected in Xero's 2021 annual report. So if March was impacted, the months following March would have been impacted even greater, as the COVID-19 situation is only getting worse. Additionally, Xero is planning to increase their subscription price to users. However, with many businesses struggling, they chose to defer this for now. COVID-19 has also impacted their subscriber additions. They mentioned that for the month of March, new additions were less than expected, especially in the UK, more than other markets. Now, if we think about how Xero charges their customers, they charge businesses per user. So with the amount of jobs that are being lost around the world, we think that Xero's revenue will further take a hit. Not to mention that just in general, businesses are cutting as many expenses as they can in order to survive. Even though the tech companies have stayed the least amount affected in comparison to other companies, in the long term, even the tech giants may start to struggle as the COVID-19 situation and its economic impacts are only getting worse. Now that we've looked at how Xero are, how they operate, their performance, how has the COVID-19 situation impacted them as a business, let's take a look at the reasons you should buy the stock and the reasons you should sell the stock.
Starting with the reasons to buy. Reason number 1. Xero has so much market share and their platform is well integrated into a business's day-to-day process that no new competitor can come in and try to take market share easily. As we all know, people don't like change. Reason number 2. They have the ability to acquire companies if needed in order to further improve their product. Reason number 3. Their growth rate has been phenomenal at an increase of 36% a year. Reason number 4. The simplicity in their product attracts new businesses to them, which is why they have such a great growth in new subscribers. Reason number 5. They have been purposely spending a lot of revenue on marketing, sales, and product development, which is why their PE ratio is so high, and it's not because they are not profitable. Reason number 6. They still have a lot of room in the international market to expand their user base.
Now reasons to sell. Reason number 1. Technically, the stock price is still overvalued if you don't take into consideration their future growth. Reason number 2. They pay no dividends currently, so if dividends is what you're looking for, Xero may not be a good buy for you. Reason number 3. They do have competition that could also try targeting small to mid-sized businesses by offering a less advanced product. Reason number 4. They have stated that COVID has impacted them in the month of March, which means the months following may be worse as the spread of COVID-19 is increasing by the day, and many businesses are letting people go.
So that was our full analysis on Xero. Hopefully we have given you enough information to help you decide whether Xero is a stock to buy or sell for you. Do let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are and if you're interested in the stock, or suggest any other stock you may want to see a full analysis on. As always, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for weekly videos.
And we'll see you next week.